The WNBA decided to do a Selection Sunday news dump, huh? That's because a major WNBA trade went down in the midst of the bracket reveal, and it was for the WNBA champs, the New York Liberty, acquire Natasha Cloud from the Connecticut Sun. The deal, as is for some draft picks. The Liberty are sending the number 7 overall pick in the 2025 draft and their 2026 future first round pick in exchange for Natasha Cloud. So a decent amount to give back to the Connecticut Sun. And as for the Sun, really, what's my takeaway? Marina Mabrey remains in WNBA purgatory. I guess that's what I would say. As far as the Liberty go, the rich get richer, and basically they've been a super team and only added to that depth or replaced what they lost in Courtney Vandersloot. Because the Liberty, of course, boast Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, Finals MVP, Leonie Fiebich, who's one of my favorite players in the entire league, Sabrina Ionescu, Lainey Hamilton. I mean, it's a real stacked squad. Now they bring in a veteran presence in Cloud, who I think her most significant add is going to be allowing Sabrina Ionescu to play off the ball a little bit more. Because Sabrina's kind of a combo guard at heart. She's not a pure shooting guard, not a pure point guard, can swing it either way there. And I think this puts them in the position to do that and gives them a lot more lineup versatility in their attempts to repeat. It will almost certainly make them the favorites, at least, as far as where the odds will be. But I certainly don't think it makes them overwhelming juggernauts who cannot be toppled, given what we've seen in this offseason, particularly with the moves that the Indiana Fever made. So, I mean, that's basically the instant reaction. Natasha Cloud got to be thrilled. She took to X to post about it, said something. Sabrina Ionescu, I think, was also in Hong Kong and said the clouds were, or the sky was cloudy over in Hong Kong. So, you get that there's some excitement around this move. It was New York that Cloud posted on her account. Obviously, I would understand why she is thrilled. Apologies for the GF below the GIF. I'm sorry. But you would understand why she would be excited about such a move, especially when she was just with the Connecticut Sun. But, it's been a crazy offseason in the WNBA where they've reached like NBA level of excitement with some of the moves and the transactions. And now the Liberty are going to run it back with another addition to the squad. This is what I was talking about from Sabrina. Look, what are you going to do? Liberty made some astute moves. I mean, the Fiebich move is one of those ones that allows them to build this way because you get a player who is an upper tier role player who I think could be more, in a different role. And that was astute front office movement by the Liberty. And for everybody who say, oh, they're, unfairly stacked, I mean, they probably should have lost the WNBA finals. I'm on Cheryl Reeve's side that the Lynx got screwed in that game 5. Now, that doesn't mean, you couldn't argue it should have been the other way in the prior game with the officiating. But point being, they're not that far above the rest of the competition. But they're also not resting on their laurels, and the Liberty have put themselves in a position to repeat.